A single act of revenge cost a farmer his entire life's work. How did a small spark of anger turn into a sea of fire that destroyed everything he owned? Dive into this chilling tale from the plains of Montana to discover why blind rage is the most dangerous trap of all. In the vast golden plains of Montana, there lived a hardworking rancher named Mr. Thompson. His ranch was his pride, home to a prize-winning flock of Rhode Island Red chickens. To Thompson, these weren't just birds, they were the result of years of labor and care. However, near the edge of his property, tucked away in a rocky crevice, lived a sly red fox. This fox was no ordinary predator. He was a master of patience and a strategist of the night. The fox devised a plan. I shall take only one bird per night. Greed is the trap that catches the smartest of us. Every midnight, the fox would slip through a gap in the fence, snatch a single chicken, and vanish. For weeks, he feasted in silence. But Mr. Thompson was a man who noticed everything. When he counted his flock and saw a sharp paw print in the mud, a dark rage began to simmer in his chest. "I won't just catch you," he growled. "I'll make sure you regret the day you ever set eyes on this ranch." Thompson set a sophisticated trap with an infrared sensor. At 2 a.m., the sensor buzzed. He ran to the coop and found the fox thrashing inside a steel cage. The fox looked at him with terrified eyes, pleading for mercy, but Thompson's heart had turned to stone. He didn't want justice. He wanted a spectacle of pain. Thompson grabbed an old burlap sack, soaked it in kerosene, and tied it firmly to the fox's long, bushy tail. He struck a match, and the darkness was pierced by a roaring orange flame. "Run back to your hills and tell the others what happens when you steal from me!" he shouted, kicking the cage door open. In a frenzy of agony, the fox bolted, but in its delirium, it didn't run toward the hills. Instead, it dove headlong into the middle of Thompson's vast, dried-out wheat field to extinguish the pain. It was the peak of a dry summer. As the fox tore through the stalks like a living fireball, the dry wheat ignited instantly. Within minutes, the entire field was a sea of towering flames. Thompson stood frozen. His entire year's harvest and his family's future were turning into black ash. The fox eventually reached a stream and survived, but Thompson was left with nothing. As the sun rose over a charred wasteland, he fell to his knees and wept. "I tried to burn the thief, but I only succeeded in burning my own home." Moral of the story: blind rage. Anger is a wind that blows out the lamp of the mind. Proportionality. When the punishment exceeds the crime, the punisher often becomes the victim. If this story touched your heart or taught you something new, please give this video a like. To hear more powerful tales and life lessons, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Your support helps us bring more meaningful content to you every day.